All right, so let's talk about extracurricular activities that are on your you're going to be putting on your college application. And I remember when I was a student, and I used to hear it was a pervasive notion that you wanted to have a lot of extracurricular activities. You wanted to be in a lot of groups, and a lot of clubs, and you wanted to put that on your application. And so I joined a bunch of things. I joined physics. Olympiad, and I joined some stuff that I really just was there. We had the MOS, Minority Association in my school and something like that. I never went to a meeting, so because I just wanted to have some things to put on my college application. And so here's the thing: that's not really what they are looking for. And so you can have a bunch of stuff on your application, but they're not looking for that. Put yourself again. Always put yourself in the mindset of the other person that you're trying to communicate with or you're trying to get something from. So you're the college admissions person. Do you want somebody who's had 15 minor interactions with different organizations or different clubs and really hasn't done anything with them? Or do you want somebody who's really dedicated to student government, or someone who's really dedicated to being an actor and spends lots of time getting a leadership role in their drama club, or somebody who is really active in robotics or something like that, and they spend a lot of time in their physics club or something, whatever. So point being is you would want that person over someone who's just done a lot of little things and showed up to a meeting every once in a while just to say that they were there. Okay, so what I would recommend is pick one, two, three. If you play a sport, that's great, and then maybe one other thing if the sport's dedicating a lot of time. So again, you have to pick your thing, but don't just join a bunch of different organizations just to help your college application. But if you are going to be in any organization, any club, take a leadership role, put a lot of time into it, put some effort into it. Go to the person who's running the organization and ask them, how can you help? What can you do? What role can you take over? And they will definitely help you and allow you to do something like that. So that's something you could put on your application even better. Compete in their events. If you're in the DECA club or the FBLA or whatever, or any of those things. I remember I did DECA and competed in hospitality and tourism. Go get some trophies. Actually try and put effort into it. I remember when I was in DECA, I was just there to hang out, and it was cool. And I actually won just because I won the local when I got to go to the state. But I didn't know what I was doing. I wish I would have started that earlier and put more time into that. So, so the point is, those things on your resume will look a lot better than just having a lot of stuff. Colleges, again, remember what college wants. College wants somebody who's going to come and is going to actually bring that attribute to their college. So if you're really into robotics, and that college wants to be able to have clubs and organizations so they can promote those and they can sell those to more incoming students. So they know if you're really into one particular thing, or you really take a liking to it, then you're probably going to do that when you get to college. If you have 15 or 16 different clubs that you just are a member of and you don't really interact with any of them, then you're really not going to do all that stuff when you get to college. The admissions people know that. So point being is you want to have a couple of things that you can actually, and then say, here's all the roles, here's the things I was excited about, here's why I did that club and organization, and they're like, okay, well, great, this person's going to bring that to our school, and they're going to keep our branch of that going. That's another person who will probably look into that at our school, and that's also a selling point that we have to the student because we have that program, and then they can come and keep that program going. So that's the deal with extracurricular activities. It's not so necessary that you have a lot of them, but just pick a couple that you really like, and then take a big role in those, or take a leadership role, something you can write more than I was in this club. That's it.